What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to hop back into the Merc life. You know, jump into some giant-ass battle mechs, and blow a whole bunch of stuff up with very large caliber rounds. So, we did a couple of missions in the Inner Sphere last time, built up our Draconis Combine reputation slightly, got a little dinged up in the process. Not too bad overall. I don't think we lost any parts on our mix. Nope, just some armor damage, but we did pick up a rifleman. So what we're going to do first, before we jump into going to the periphery again, is we're going to travel to Herndon, check out what they've got for a hero mech there. Probably not anything that we're overtly interested in, but you never know. Could be a hero Highlander, which would be awesome. Could be a hero Atlas, which would be awesomer. Never know. But it's the hero Irby. The one, oh, not this hero Irby. I was about to say the only hero Irby that's worth anything. No, not this one. It's the other hero Irby that might actually be worthwhile. They do have a Highlander on the market, but we don't need it right now. So instead, what we're going to do is sell off the rifleman that we picked up, because it's worth a fair bit of C-bills to us. We're going to go to our battle mechs and get everyone repaired up. 2 days on that one. 10 days on our Crusader Crab, 7 on our Atlas D, and mine is going to take 19 days. I do still love the Claymore style front towards enemy paint job from the Davians for the King Crab. It's going to make me laugh no matter what happens. So essentially, we can go back out to the periphery. It'll be a mission up here, and by the time we get there, it'll be said and done. Before we accept the mission, though, I do want to go to McAllister and possibly to Clearfield just to see what mechs they have on the market there. It's not that I dislike the setup we're running right now, it's just that I would love to be able to diversify just a bit. And if we can find an Annihilator, well, I'll be moving incredibly slow, but an Annihilator is an Annihilator. It is awesome. So they have... Well, they had a Zeus on market here, but apparently it was gone in the time it took us to travel here.
Meet you in the ready room.
We do, of course, have all of our pilots up to level 60 for what we're needing to do. 4 pilots at level 60. I think we're going to go with Lockett, McClendon, and... Oh, well, McClendon's skills are down. She's going to have to stay as our backup for right now. Alright, so let's go into Blackout. Here we go, Commander. Time to hit Comstar where it hurts. I'm going to drop you in a safe distance from the target. From there, it's all on you. Yeah, no pressure. I expect our friends will have a substantial contingent of security forces to protect the site. They know how valuable it is. Your job is to fend them off and reduce that facility to rubble. Sounds easy, probably isn't. Once you've done that, I'll come in and extract you. Should be a walk in the park, right? Well, there you go, jinxing us, Ryanna. Good luck. So a bunch of C-bills, a level 5 AC-20, some LRM-5 Artemis launcher, and some pulse lasers. A pulse laser. We'll have to accept it, and we'll view the system. We can get there in a single jump. 69 days out. All of our mechs should be up and running. Didn't have to pay a bill this time. Hopefully this will go fairly smooth, and hopefully my arm lock got resolved with the micro patch that came out sometime this week. We'll see. I'm just really hoping that my arms aren't locked to my torso, because that would suck. So we got a total of 13 negotiation points. We definitely want some salvage shares, and I'm going to bump it up to 20, see what we can salvage from this. Our 400-ton limit, the pair of King Crabs. It is weird seeing my crab without, you know, a full missile rack while Lockett's got her full setup. And we'll keep Boucher and Burkett in their respective Atlases. I want to go in hard hitting. I'm only 4 points away from actually maxing out my skills. The autocannon should come quick with the ACs that I'm running. Not so sure about the heat distribution, but we'll see. Everybody else is looking pretty decent. Just gotta wait for the mission to ready up. Might as well pop in here. I hope everyone's being safe and being healthy during everything that's still going on. Still a little bit too early to open back up to the world, which is why we travel in galaxies and other universes on our rigs. Stay isolated together via the internet. All praise the mighty internet. Yeah, I don't know where that came from either. Does make sense though. Alright, so we gotta get to Comstar's communication hub and blow it up.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
The target is Comstar's communications hub. It needs to be reduced to rubble in order to limit their
And
operational
apparently it
efficiency
did
in
not
the region.
fix my arm lock.
I've marked its location on your map, Commander.
Copy that.
That is kind of frustrating. It's a little bit out of character, but let's just go in and see if we can... If enabling it here will allow me to shut it off out here. Nope. So let's go back and see if that'll fix it. And it does not. It could just be that the range of motion on the crab doesn't have that, and I haven't been noticing it up till now. Could have sworn it was different though. Now I don't want to charge straight over that hill. We're gonna go around to the outside a little bit. See if we can squeeze through here. Might be a little tight for the crab. That's fine though, we got through. So just have to keep popping around. Open fields like this always worry me. And I've been in one or two tight spots where we've gone charging straight in, and it's turned out that the enemy either spawns right on top of us, or behind us. You know, where our armor is weakest. Definitely not Bombad. Yes, I've been watching the Star Wars movies, so a little bit of Gungan slang might come out in this. That's what I mean. Whatever that is, it has an autocannon on it. It's partisan.
Target destroyed.
I don't want to waste any of our AC ammo just yet.
Target destroyed.
But these are all Comstar forces, so we can feel good about liberating their heads from their shoulders. Of course, I can't see a damn thing.
Tango down.
Target acquired.
Why are they all focusing on me? There's 3 other mechs in the Lance. Save our autocannon ammo for when we engage enemy battle mechs.
Target is down.
Oh, I'm taking some heavier armor hits.
Target destroyed.
These
Target
partisans are
acquired.
nasty. With all these trees in the way and the low profile of the king crab,
Enemy destroyed.
gotta worry about getting line of sight on targets.
Under heavy fire, breaking up.
Already? Wow, our Atlas D has lost a part, so hopefully we don't run into anything too heavy.
Target acquired.
He lost an arm. That was a lot of autocannon rounds, so I guess that makes sense. I guess we'll just have to be a little bit careful. I mean, my armor's not doing too bad. Locket's fine, Burkett's fine, but our Atlas D lost its left arm. Not exactly ideal. It's only a medium laser that we're down though, so not exactly a bad situation to be in. really wish arm lock wasn't stuck like this. I'm really gonna have to look into the files and everything and see if there's a way to fix it outside of the game. Because, yeah, it's a little frustrating.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, let's keep a wide berth. See what we can do about maybe hitting something over there. The missiles are probably going to drop out of the sky before it gets to the buildings.
Target acquired.
Target.
And we got
Destroyed.
battle mech targets coming up over the rise over here. There's an assault mech in amongst them. There's a rifleman over there too. Now we don't want to engage too quickly. I want to strip as many guns from the field as we can.
Add one more to my kill count.
Target acquired.
And Cicada made the mistake of getting too close. Let's see if we can light it up. I don't want to get too far ahead of the Lance because we'll be taking all the fire. That was an accidental kill of that javelin. Accidental, maybe not the right word. Wow, that's a lot of fire coming in from a whole lot of angles. Let's get turned around.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Defensive backup. Component lost.
Okay, our King Crab just lost an AC.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we're knocking them out pretty quickly. Wow, Locket's really screwed up.
Enemy destroyed.
She has lost both of her autocannons. Ow! She had some good autocannons on her too, I think. But we're getting a level 5 AC out of this. So if we can get through this, we'll go back and do some inner sphere missions, make up the damages,
Enemy
but
destroyed.
Acquired.
holy crap, losing both those ACs is not good. Okay, the field is a little bit clearer now. We can start moving in and maybe slicing some of the buildings up.
Our target is now marked. Go get him.
I don't even really care if we hit the awesome or if we hit the buildings. Either way, both have got to go down. Oh great, there's enemy reinforcements coming in.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Okay, I'm heating up a little
We're
bit.
operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
See if we can snipe that turret out of the way.
Incoming missile.
Oh. Getting beaten up a little bit. But more battle mechs on the field. You know how I love to go after battle mechs. That Cicada lost a leg.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
It's a Shadowhawk. Not bad. I do like the Shadowhawk hull. Chassis? Hull?
System offline.
Oh, overheat, overheat.
Hell yeah.
Overheat, overheat, overheat. Come on, get back up online. Before we lose anything vital.
Target acquired.
It's the only problem with these demo missions is we gotta constantly strip the field of all of its defenses before we can really do anything.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Not too worried about a Locust and whatever else is out here.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed. Watch out, that mech is going critical.
And let's see if I can snipe this a little bit. That is not the weapon I wanted to fire, but it'll work. Let's use our SRMs because they're probably going to have more reinforcements. I swear I just heard, yep, there's a dropship. So we're going to have more battle mechs on the field here pretty quick.
Target acquired.
We got a rifleman in them. It's got AC2 burst fires.
The area is down to half capacity. Keep going.
Acquired.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. Our right arm is taking some heat.
Just a wee bit more, Commander. This complex is on the verge of
Ooh,
collapse.
my center torso's getting screwed. Oh, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
Watch out. That mech is going critical.
Stop focusing on me.
Target destroyed.
Gotta see if we can nail some more of these targets while our lance engages.
Target.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target.
Alright, where's that rifleman now? Oh, that was a bad timed shot.
Depleted. Target.
Clear that splash target. It's about to go critical.
Okay, so all we gotta do is survive and finish off the rest of the structures, and hopefully there's no more mech drops.
Target acquired.
And that's an urban mech that's already been defanged, so we don't really gotta worry about it too much. And I am out of AC ammo. Oh, dude. Not me. Shoot the enemy. I'd actually prefer it if you would shoot this urban mech, but giving you orders right now is not really in the cards.
Nothing like razing an entire installation to the ground to let your enemy know you mean business. Nice work. You know the drill. Head to the extraction point. I'm on my
Whew.
way.
Well, that was a
You made
little
it out of
rough.
there alive, Commander. Stand by for pickup.
That was a little rougher than I was hoping it was going to be. Like, damn. We got some serious repairs to do. Now let's look at the share cost. Take that Jaeger mech. AC5s. AC2 burst fires. We're going to take that medium laser. And Lockett actually got hurt on that. Lost both of her damn autocannons. Alright, so that looked like entirely too much fun, Commander. Yeah, not so much. But hey, if you can't enjoy your work, why do it, right? Although that is true. On a more serious note, now that Comstar's 4 comms have been disabled, they'll have to divert valuable resources to rebuilding and protecting the site. Not to mention their Explorer Corps will be operating in the dark for a while. This should slow them down plenty. Nice work. That does help. I gotta go up and speak to Ryanna on the bridge. Let's see what she's got on the extra coordinates. Might have to head back to the Inner Sphere, do a couple more missions, get our people all set up. Maybe go find some good autocannons or something.
Hi, Commander. This encryption program is fascinating. It's also frustrating as hell. Each set of coordinates your father had was designed to be progressively more difficult to unlock, though I'm not certain why. That said, I've been tackling all 3 of them in parallel, and with Spears' help, progress has accelerated nicely. Truth is, if it weren't for the advanced computing resources made available by IE, I'd never have unlocked them. That's my long-winded way of telling you that I've managed to crack the second set of coordinates. We've finally unlocked another potential clue to your father's past.
That's great. I hope these coordinates reveal more than the last set did.
Have faith, Commander. Get us to that system and let's see what we find. You never know. We might just get lucky.
Copy that. Inform Spears that we're on the move. I don't want to wait around here a second longer than we have to.
Understood.
Well, we are on the move, but we're on the move back to the inner sphere. Go to Heart's Hill. Take off some of the battle fatigue from Locket. Can't believe she lost both her autocannons. Well, she's going to get a shiny level 5 to replace one of them. Probably her right arm. I don't know, I'm right-handed, so it just makes sense to put the big gun in the right hand. For the close combat weapon, it'd be the left hand, but that's just me. Alright, so battle mechs. Let's actually check the market first. Oh, there's another king crab out there. Definitely not worth it. Could have sworn that we had... Do we have a 00 and a 000? No, we only have 000s. But we are going to sell off that Jaeger mech. We have a nice setup of funds going on. I'm almost tempted to drop one of my AC-20s for an LBX-10. I know I say LBX when it's actually LB-10X. It's a shotgun, though. Not really anything on here that's worthwhile. So let's get our mechs repaired up. Then we'll do a little bit of system hopping here. Mine didn't actually get destroyed. I just lost, or went through all my fucking AC ammo. So at the loadout here. Medium laser and a pair of heat sinks. Yeah, we can throw that medium laser in there, and heat sinks. Now, he has an LBX-10, so that should work. 30 days to repair our Atlas D up, and we gotta edit the loadout on our King Crab. Almost lost the Streak Artemis. Lost that really good AC-20 though. That kind of stings just a little bit. So we'll throw the level 3 one there and the level 5 in her right arm. 53 days to get that all sorted out. So I think that's the most damage we've ever seen Locket's crab. Yeah. So we got at least 3 mechs that we can check out in this little cluster here. Paid our bills off. We do have like 16.25 million C-bills now. So we got a little bit of money that we can play around with. And if we run into an Annihilator, I'm picking up an Annihilator because I am a laser boy at heart. There's a rare Highlander for sale. There's an Atlas D, Atlas RS. It's the AC-20 Highlander, but you could throw a Gauss rifle in that arm. Not too hard. What do they got for equipment? Let's check this. They got some decent LBX. They got some pulse lasers too. But that's not exactly what we're looking for, so we're going to hop over to Altona. See what the hero mech there is. Oh, would it be nice to find a hero assault class. Hero Atlas, hero Crab. Hell, a hero Annihilator would be fan-bloody-tastic, but I doubt that we're going to get that lucky. It's a fire starter. It's pretty much the coolest fire starter in the universe, but it's still a fire starter. And they've only got that sort of stuff on there. So let's check the market real quick. We need some more AC-20s that are good. There's a decent AC-20 burst fire on there just in case. And then back to the star map and head over to Tarnby. Now, it seems like a little bit of faffing about in between missions. And we're probably going to do another mission in the Inner Sphere. The missions that we're getting up to now, they're pretty difficult. And I don't really want to push too hard. There's a Cataphract for sale here. Now that's a really good medium/heavy mech. But we can't really use it right now. There's another Atlas RS. A couple of UACs. There's a large pulse laser. Actually 4 of them on the market here. So we're going to be headed back into the Inner Sphere to do a couple of missions for House Kurita, or at least another one. So let's go to Matamoros and check and see what we can get for parts and mechs here. I know I'm harping on about the Annihilator pretty heavily, but that's because while slow as hell, it's a walking gun platform. And not just any gun platform, a laser platform. They've got some rare weapons here. They've got a level 5 large laser, 4 tags, and they got a level 4 machine gun, but that's not really what we're after. Nothing decent for battle mechs. But McAllister has a hero mech available to it, so we'll travel there, and then we'll probably go into this little cluster down here, see what we can do about picking up a mission for the Draconis Combine. I swear I completely planned these out in advance. I know exactly what I'm doing. If you believe that, I got a couple of bridges to sell you. It's a hero javelin. Now again, this is one of those things that if you run into it early in the game, fantastic. 2 SRM6s, 4 medium lasers. That thing is a nightmare to light mechs. But it is terrible to anything that can actually hurt it. LBX-10. I am almost tempted to go main hand burst fire AC-20. Drop an LBX-10 in my left hand. That's kind of a shotgun. Oh, it's tempting. It's very, very tempting. Considering how close I tend to get. You know what? Let's pick a couple of them up just in case we want to. Nothing good for lasers. I got a Narc here, but that doesn't help. No anti-missile systems. Nothing ultra-ly awesome here. Hernon has some rare weapons. We might as well go there, and then possibly Clearfield first. I know, a little bit of a shopping trip this time. They can't be all blood, guts, gore, and action. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of shopping and, you know, that sort of thing. AC-5 burst fire, LRM-10 streak, and an SRM-2, but we want to look and see what they got for battle mechs on the market. Got a battle master here. I got a triple zero king crab, or a quad zero king crab, but we already got 2 of those. A triple zero would be nice. It's slightly different. They got a PPC, medium lasers in the right torso, medium lasers in the left torso, SRM-6, and a couple of machine guns. It's only 85 tons. No, not worth it. So one more quick stop. We'll go to Clearfield and see what they got for rare mechs. I know we're kind of burning through some of the money that we've saved up, but might as well go with it. Probably should have picked up some LBX-10 ammo. We got a Highlander for sale here. It's the Energy Highlander. Of course, when I was looking for a Phoenix Hawk early, we didn't find one. And now that we're not looking for a Phoenix Hawk, they're everywhere. There we go. So we got 10 million C-bills left. Are we still... No, we're not carting around that extra battle mech. Alright, so let's look into this cluster here. We got an assassination mission and a war zone. Let's view the intel on it. They're all for House Kurita against the insurgency and the pirates. I'm not seeing any mechs that I really want to get our hands on over here. Is there something in the border zone here that we could do? I would really like to maybe pick a fight with the Rashlog League. I know I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm almost guaranteed to be saying it wrong. But we need a chance to fight at least one of the great inner sphere houses, and we want to work for the Draconis Combine so that we get our rep up and cost us less to repair, since all of the battles are happening up in the northeastern periphery. So, assassination mission against the Free Rashlhog Republic. Just before we do anything. Wow, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go back. Whew. Way to screw myself up. So, view intel. There's a couple of mechs that we haven't seen from the FRR. Yeah, let's go for that assassination mission against them. Got lucky here. Contracts. Assassination mission for Kurita. Grab as many salvage points as we can on this one. 1.6 is fine. Drop in with our Kratless? King Atlas? Atlas crap. I don't know. I'm just coming up with random words to put in for the fact that we're running 2 King Crabs and 2 Atlases. I'm not very funny, but I try hard. Well, I am funny, but looks aren't everything. And if you can't make fun of yourself, you don't really have the right to make fun of anyone else. There's my squeaky chair again. Hopefully it doesn't squeak inside my cockpit. That would be frustrating as hell.
Attention. Prepare for battle act departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This group has proved to be a nuisance for our employers. We're tasked with making sure that we find them and put them in the ground. Good hunting, everyone.
Alright, so we're going to be going this direction first. Cut through that little gap in the mountains, then we'll swing back around to that one that's at the bottom right, southeastern corner. Running green across the board. And we got friends.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Let's slow up a little bit and let them come to us, because that's what happens when we rush in like fools. I want to keep our heavy armor facing towards them.
Destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Not seeing any battle mech signatures just yet. But if they're in there,
Marshal my kill count.
Target acquired.
okay, we're looking at a manticore. I hate manticores. Not as bad as partisans, but they are tough. Still got a
Target.
kilometer to cover before we're at the first target zone. If it wasn't for all the damn trees, we'd be able to see it by now. Oh, there's a slight hill there too. Probably climb that and use it to our advantage. I'm just kind of wondering why we didn't take so much damage this round. Last time we barely took any, and well, we lost a couple of components, but nothing too major.
Target destroyed.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
Oh, look, we don't have to engage anything there. We don't have to engage anything there. So on to the second set of coordinates. Of course, running an assault lance over at least 3 kilometers, because it's well over 3K away from us. We just broke the 3K mark on the northern one. The southern one's going to be last anyway, so don't have to worry about it too much. Hard to believe that this battlefield's only, what, 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers across? Why won't you just die? There we go. Some turrets out of action. Not seeing any battle mechs within our line of sight. Wondering if this is a single target or multi-target mission.
Target acquired.
I know there's a couple of turrets over there that already popped up on our radar.
Showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
New target acquired.
Ooh, a catapult. It's a K2. Oh, that's the PPC one. Ooh, that is something that we do not want to be sticking around behind us. So I'm going to come up top here. I'm going to rain some autocannon fire down on its head.
Target destroyed.
Target down.
Alright, so first battle mech kill goes to me. Not that Lockett wasn't trying. You know how she is. She's Jenny on the spot trying to steal all my battle mech kills. Please don't shoot me in the back, Lockett. I still love you. And yes, now I'm paranoid that my own pilot's going to shoot me in the back for talking shit. So one good thing about the AI-controlled Lance mates, you can talk crap to them, and they won't shoot you in the back. Now, if I was piloting out here with Agnew, or Envy, or N7, or like Will, or any of the other people that I tend to game with, if I would have said shit like that, I probably would have had an AC round right up the tailpipe. Why? Because my friends are assholes. But I love them to death, so there is that. Now, if the rest of the Lance would just catch up, that would be nice. I don't really want to crest this hill on my own. But I can be kind of cover fire for them. Lovely scenery. It reminds me of home. I live in a valley, so mountains all around is kind of comforting.
IFF readings are showing all targets at this location, Commander.
Oh.
Approach with caution.
Perfect. Do we have the high ground? It'd be really sweet if we had the high ground. I think we have the high ground. Yeah, we're at the edge of a crater. We can shoot down at them. Nice.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, that's a 000 king crab.
Target acquired.
And that's a Zeus. I was like, oh crap, is that a fucking Annihilator? But no, it's a Zeus. A Zeus we can handle. An Annihilator we can't. I just don't want to get caught standing.
Target acquired.
That quick draw made a bad decision to come up. I will close on you and wreck your face.
Destroyed. Incoming missile.
The king crab is worrying though. Ooh, that's the one problem with going high. The lip.
Incoming missile. New target acquired.
That's the Atlas D that's a target. If we can snipe him from over here. Well, the guys are dealing with that crab. Missiles are falling way short.
Target destroyed.
Okay, the Atlas is done.
Target acquired.
Our other king crab is still doing fine. And their king crab is in some serious trouble.
Add one more to my kill count.
Destroyed.
We've got our main guy. Good job.
Acquired.
That's the last of them, Commander. Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
Well, their friends have already got here. Thunderbolt TDR 5S. And a fire starter that's going to have a bad day here in a second.
Acquired.
don't know where Lockett ended up at. I haven't seen her since we were at the edge of the cliff. I hope she hasn't fallen down there. Doesn't look like she has.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's still... Oh, that's a Cyclops as reinforcements. Oh, we want to knock that out, too. The FRR is fond of their burst fire capable mechs, aren't they? Here, have a bunch of
Destroyed.
heavy AC ammo. Alright, let's turn and burn, get the hell out of here. See, that one went a whole lot better. I mean, armor got banged up, but armor's always going to get banged up. It was really fortunate for us that we landed in a place where we could get at the top of that hill. Now, ideally, in those kind of situations, if you're running with a full lance, you want one guy in a lighter mech running a narc and the laser version. Running in and getting target locks and missile locks for something like a C2 catapult or an archer or something like that. So the archer can just sit all the way in the back and just launch wave after wave of missiles. Maybe the Awesome that's got the 2 LRM-15 launchers, throw some streak launchers with Artemis in there, and just watch the missiles fly. Wow, the only thing that was up there for salvage as far as mechs go was the Atlas that we completely ragdolled. So let's look at top value. Try and get our money's worth out of all this. That'll have to do. Bunch of skill points were earned. My heat rating went up a fair bit, but that's because I was pushing the heat limits for this entire little battle. I still got 5 mech kills, so I'm happy with that. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this week. I know one on mission, one off mission. We'll see how I can do for next week. I do want to see our King Crabs get back in action, but with the damage we've been taking, especially with the arm lock, the way it's been working, yeah, it makes me hesitant. But we're earning C-bills, having some fun, so that's how it's going to go. So if you like the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, pop up in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.